Welcome back to That Dad Guy. It is Monday, April the 18th, 2022. It's the last day of my 4-day weekend for Easter long weekend. Tomorrow I go back to work. Tomorrow it is also scheduled to rain between 25 and 50 millimeters of rain. It's going to downpour tomorrow, so I am hoping that it doesn't start or it only sprinkles while I'm working, and then after that it can rain all at once, just so I don't get wet. But that's the life of a mailman. Sometimes you get the nice sunny days to deliver in, and sometimes it's not so nice. But we'll take it in stride. It's only a 4-day work week, so I should be able to get through it. And it's just been nice to have these 4 days off. I've put out 6 videos in the last 5 days, so lots of content on my time off has come out. So tomorrow I'll be taking a bit of a break, so you won't have one tomorrow. But I'm hoping people will go back and watch all the ones maybe that they haven't seen, or if you've been enjoying a nice family weekend and you haven't been tuned into YouTube, that you'll get caught up on all the stuff that's come out. Today I'm talking about a haul of postcards that I got. So Sophia in Montreal, I got to know her a little bit online because of the meetups that we have coming up this summer. She has designed the postcards for the meetups. So I'm talking about on Saturday, July the 2nd in Moncton, in July the 3rd in Peggy's Cove, Nova Scotia, and Monday, July 4th in Borden, Prince Edward Island. So she's going to come down for that. She's bringing all the postcards that she has, but she also has a shop where she's created some postcards. It's called Sophia's Angels and More, and I'm going to put that up across the bottom. You can find it on Facebook, and you can send her a message if you want. I got 40 cards from her, so it cost me $20. That's 50 cents a postcard. Not too bad. It cost me about $3 in postage to get it to me, but I had it within 2 days. So from Montreal to Moncton, New Brunswick, very quick. So I was pretty pleased about that to get it. So I'm going to show you exactly what I got. And if you're interested, reach out to her. She's got all her pictures of all the different postcards that she's created up there, and you can pick and choose. And depending on the amount that you buy, it might be a little cheaper. So keep that in mind too. So let me show you the first one. I bought a few of these ones. I used to use this image on my Facebook account because I'm a mailman, because I like Lego. This is Happy Postcrossing across the top, and on the bottom it says Lego is a registered trademark, because she doesn't want to get in trouble for using the images. But this is not a real set. It is an image that's been created online, but it's fantastic. I really wish it was a real set. Would love to have that modern Canada Post Lego truck. I know back in the 80s they put out 2 sets for Canada Post. You could get the mail truck, which was small, and then you could get the long delivery truck. I think I had the small one when I was younger. I do have the instructions for it, but I don't have the pieces with the stickers and things. A number of years ago, I looked at getting it from somebody who had it locally, but it was about $300 for a set that was about 40 pieces, so I couldn't justify it. There was so many more things that we needed to use the money for with our young family at the time. But if you ever see it out there, love to have them. So yeah, so that was the first one I got, and I got a bunch of those ones. I like how she did the edges in the old airmail envelopes. So I used to get those, and they used to look exactly like that. You would buy the piece of paper, you could write on it, fold it over, and the postage and everything was on that piece of paper. I don't know if you guys remember those airmail letters, but yeah, we used to see a lot of those come through. Now the next one I got is this one here, and it says, "Be the reason someone smiles today." So I got a couple of those. You have some fake Canadian stamps up there. You got a cute kids images doing that. That's an image that she found from Pixabay. Oh, that's cute. And continues with the borders. Again, I really like the borders. So I got a couple of those. Then she also does a bunch of keep calms. So we have this one here, keep calm and enjoy Coke. I really enjoy Coke. I love when I'm looking for a pop, especially a dark pop. That's usually Coke I go for. I can drink Pepsi, but I would prefer Coke over Pepsi. Just my personal opinion. So I got that. We got a keep calm and check mailbox. So as you know, if you've seen my videos on mailboxes of the world and post offices of the world, I really like cards that have mailboxes. As a mailman, it's just near and dear to my heart. So we got a couple of those. I know people love tea. I'm not a big tea drinker, but I did get a couple cards that say keep calm. It's tea time, because I thought that some people would enjoy to get to those cards. And how about keep calm and mail postcards? So I like the image. You've got the sailboats and the lighthouse in the background. Kind of a storm is running in, and you've got the post office over here. And you know, some days on those storm days, whether it's raining out like it will be tomorrow, it's a great day to write postcards because you're inside and safe. And one day they'll make someone's mailbox nice and happy when they get them. How about keep calm and draw on? So a lot of you out there are very artistic, and you create your own cards, whether it's from scratch or doing your mail out, your books and things like that. There's a lot of very artistic people that are on Postcrossing. So keep calm and draw on with the pencil crayons. I thought was appropriate for Postcrossers. Oh, I'll dock the camera here. How about keep calm and enjoy chocolate? So there you may see some chocolate bars that you're familiar with from your countries. Who doesn't enjoy a little chocolate, especially when we just had Easter? There's lots of chocolate around, and maybe after this week you want to take a break from chocolate because you've had too much of it. But by the time this card gets there to its destination, whoever's going to get it, they might be ready for chocolate again. How about keep calm and play hockey? A very Canadian type card, but not just Canadians play hockey. You've got the Finnish and the Swedish and Russians and all sorts of countries play hockey now and enjoy the sport. You've got the young person there in the Montreal Canadiens sweater, and this might be Toronto Maple Leafs. Those are the two big rivals that have been here. Of course, there's so many other teams, but in Canada, especially here on the East Coast, it is usually Montreal Canadiens or the Toronto Maple Leafs are the two teams that people cheer for. The odd Boston Bruins and that too, but all right, how about keep calm and bike on? You got the sunset or the sunrise there in the background over the bicycle and the palm trees, a very California type look to it, not as Canadian. Could be Vancouver. Vancouver has a few palm trees too, but I know that has taken place and taken the image in California because Sophia told me about it. The next one, keep calm and treat yourself. How about some nice waffle cones with berries in them? For me, I probably would put ice cream in them, but berries and cones would be good too, or maybe berries, cones, and ice cream. How about keep calm and love Lego? So this is a card for me, but I know there are other Lego lovers out there, which is great. It's not just a kid's toy, it's for us adults too. And finally, now we all know that World Postcard Day is on October the 1st. And so we're kind of halfway there or halfway away from it, whichever you want to look at it. But when I saw these cards, I thought they're perfect for any World Postcard Day. And they're multi-use. The image is one of the stamps that I just love. It's a Canadian stamp, 50 cent here. You've got she's added in the Canadian flag, which isn't on the stamp, and the World Postcard Day emblem there as well. So I managed to get a few of those because I really love the image. And yeah, so that is my haul from Sophia's and Angels and More on Facebook. So I hope you'll go check them out, see what Sophia's got, and maybe you like those. Those are just a small amount of what she has to offer. She has lots of Keep Calm cards, so if that's your thing, she's got that, and she's got a variety of other ones as well. The prices are good, especially here in Canada, so if you're from the Canadian Postcrossing group and are watching this, go check it out. United States, I'm sure that the price isn't all that bad too to ship postcards there because postage isn't as much. When it gets to overseas, it might get a little bit more expensive, so you really have to watch that. I know I've had that with looking at other postcard groups. There are lots of people out there that are producing wonderful cards, whether it's Caroline in France, Fernando now in Portugal, you've got the Paper Sisters in Germany. Yeah, and there's a bunch in the UK as well that if you go to like Jilly's channel, Jilly B, Living Her Life Her Way, she does lots of great postcard hauls. She's an addict for buying, which is great because we get to see what is out there to see and where it comes from. So check out the different sites, but specifically if you're in Canada or the United States and you're looking for postcards that might be a little bit different, check out Sophia's site on Facebook. Now that's all I've got for today. And I think tomorrow I probably will take a break because I've put out 6 videos in the last 5 days. So there is lots of content coming out. Tomorrow is going to be busy with work and with the weather and kids back to school. There's events just happening up. So probably tomorrow I won't be back in time to put together a video, and I'm not sure what the next one's going to be. I know I should put out a stamp video this week. I haven't received any Ukrainian stamps, so I probably won't be a Ukrainian one this week, but I have had some requests to continue showing the Canadian stamps, so I might get around to showing a few more years of Canadian stamps. We'll see what comes out. But if you do have Ukrainian stamps, let me know. Send me an email at robertlennox@gmail.com, and I'll give you an address and you can send them off to me. That would be wonderful. It'll help put out more videos on it, to help let us talk about the Ukraine a little bit more. And at the end will be a nice gift for my father to add to his collection. So that's a win-win-win, I think, for everyone who's watching that. If you watched the last That Dad Guy Answers video and you're interested in asking me a few questions for next Saturday's video, make sure you go back and leave your comments in there. I had a few that, I'm trying to keep up on people's comments, and I started to answer the questions in the comment field and had to erase them and just say thank you. The questions will be answered next week. Sometimes I get tripped up too. I see a comment and I get excited and I want to respond right away because I don't want to leave people hanging, but then realizing that it was a question meant for next week's video. So it happens. I make mistakes too, and hopefully you're enjoying watching whatever I get a chance to put out. I really enjoyed this weekend. We had the model train show, so I put that video out. And hopefully that's getting shared around. I know the last one, 1,800 people watched it, so I was pretty excited about that, to see that it was making its way around the world. And people were leaving great comments saying that they enjoyed what came out on it. So I'm hoping that will do the same, and people will like things that are a little different. It's not always postcards and stamps that I put out whatever I'm up to doing. I know we got a car show coming up soon, Speed Sport East. I'm hoping I can get out to that and show you it. I think it's the 48th or 49th anniversary of that show here in Moncton. So it's a good one. I used to work out at the Moncton Coliseum where it takes place, and I got to see it for a number of years for free. So I was working around, and some just beautiful cars. So if you're interested in cars and motorcycles and that sort of stuff, it is a fantastic show. So I'm hoping that I get a chance to get out and film that this year. I would love to do that. I'm not a member of the press or anything and get in for free, but I still love getting out and seeing those shows. So I will try to show you what I can. As the summer comes, there may be a food truck festival or who knows what else. So I'm going to do my best this summer to try to film a few of those things and show you what we do around here. But for now, that's all I got. So enjoy your day. And if you're watching this after Monday, then enjoy going back and checking out all the other videos that are out there. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and stay safe. What, Polo? You say like, subscribe, share, and tell all your friends?
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?